Gang, gang. Right there. Old Smith. Gang, gang, Arizona. We in the lab right now doing some closed loop extraction. What we have here is one of the dopest CLEs on the market. It's a passive system. So only about a 20-pound unit. These columns hold anywhere from 5 to 20 pounds of material each. These are the two material columns, so this would be a 10 to 20 pound unit. It utilizes two solvent columns in this system. These would act as reservoirs, or one can be used as a condensing coil, the other a reservoir. Okay, and then we have our solvent tank as kind of auxiliary. These two solvent columns are enough to extract this column by itself, so that is just extra. It also has one of the dopest CRCs out. Boom. This is just one of the fancy CLEs could be built. You can see the before, your filter media, after filter media. If you know what CLEs are, closed loop extraction units are, you would already know that this is, you would already know about the Busy Bees. This is like one of the best ones on the market. And then what they do is they just add on to it more columns, more columns, more columns. Make it a 30, 40, 50 pound unit. Also to make falling films, very similar to this. So I'm just doing some closed loop extraction right now. What I'm doing is I'm prepping my next tube. And so I've already extracted this material column and I'm doing them all together. This is all the same material. We're gonna use it for distillate crude. So what I'm doing now is just switching over my outlet, my material outlet to the next tube, and when I will do pull negative pressure on this tube just to evacuate any air that was in that line, or also do that right now, matter of fact. So this is the one new thing on these, is the three-way valves. The three-way valves are kind of funny, but they have three positions. Normally, you know, normal process valve base, you know, it would have two ways. So if your valve handle is horizontal with your hose, that would mean that it's open. Where this is a three-way block valve, and it's not the same. It has three different positions. So if it is horizontal with your block, with your line, it doesn't mean that it's open. It's only open to the side that you're pointing at. That it's pointing at. So I don't want to make this video too long. So I'm just gonna, you know what? I'm gonna start doing some editing. See, before these, we were just building our own systems. So when I was saying it's a three-way valve, that arrow pointing towards the hose means that it's open towards that side. But if this, normally it would be open all the way through, but no, it's only open through to the block. That's it. So that line is already cleared. We're gonna shut that valve. Already got a negative pressure on our column. So our materials column is prepped and ready to be processed. Materials ready to be extracted. So also, last check, we want to make sure our valves are all have correct placement. Both of our bottom valves are off. We know that this is our most full column. Got a negative pressure on that. So let's just start to dump. A dump is what we call it. We're gonna start a dump on this column. How we do that is we're gonna open up both of the valves to allow our solvent and direct it into the material column that we want it to go into by opening the valves. Now we're gonna, oops, you know what? Being that we're using butane, it doesn't have very much pressure at room temperature at all. Therefore, we're going to have to use nitrogen to assist in pushing, moving our solvent into our material column. We're just gonna build pressure with our nitrogen right there. So you have it at, it's a little high actually, we're gonna turn that down. Alright. So now we're going to apply nitrogen into our material column and allow it to build pressure. We're gonna use that pressure and we're just gonna move that pressure into this valve, into our material column. It's going to push the solvent in front of it. So we're going to just watch these two gauges equalize.